You've got some challenges this week. It's pretty obvious from the receiving core you've got to face. First of all, with Stephon Diggs, what do you see of him on film, and what makes him so special?
He's really quick in and out of his breaks. You know, he's a very deceptive receiver. He knows how to set the defensive backs up to get him the way that he wants to, and then he goes a different way. He's fast. You know, we just got to be ready for the challenge coming up.
Well, I'm sure you've probably heard of him going into the season or really early into it, even though he hadn't played against Maryland. Mm-hmm. When did you start to pay attention to him, and how much scout work have you done?
Well, as soon as the Indiana game ended, you know, all Sunday, most of the day, just, you know, watching the games that they played, just watching him, watching the other receivers as well, because, you know, they're a very talented group as a whole.
Yeah, they've got a couple other guys in there that, you know, they seem to be multiple and diverse at that position. And as far as challenges go, where does this rank so far that you've faced as far as wide receiver threats?
For the secondary, it's probably one of the biggest challenges of the year, just because they're so deep at that position. You know, we faced good receivers with all the teams that we faced, but probably not as much depth as Maryland has.
And then you got two quarterbacks, a similar, maybe not the same, but similar situation to Iowa's really at quarterback. Two guys who can throw it, can do different things. What have you seen on Brown and Rowe, and how are they different, and how good are they?
Well, they're both very capable. You know, they both have that big playability. They do a good job of getting the ball in space to their playmakers, and that's pretty much how their offense runs.
Now, from what you've seen of Maryland, how good do you think they are as compared to some of the teams you've played already?
They're definitely really good. It's going to be a challenge, you know, defensively, just because, you know, the different threats that they have, the different formations that they have. It's going to put us in a bind, but I think we're going to be up for the challenge.
Is this kind of an interesting or neat environment to go to, something completely different than you've been to before?
Yeah, I mean, I've never even been to Maryland before, so it's just going to be a change for me as a whole. But yeah, it's going to be good. You know, it's the first time we've ever played them, so hopefully we can make a statement.
Thank you. I appreciate it.